Good morning, student. Welcome again in digital classes. And today in this class we shall discuss about application of trigonometry. Means how can we use trigonometry in our daily life. So before the starting of this chapter, we have need to explain some term related to the trigonometry that we will use in this chapter. Dear students, in this chapter there are two conditions, otherwise we can say there are two angles are defined, and these angles are called angle of elevation and angle of depression. Angle of elevation and angle of depression. How can we define or how can we identify these angles? Okay, means when we use trigonometry in our daily life to measure the length and distance, okay, height of any object, so we have need to measure the angle of elevation and angle of depression. These are very important things in this chapter. So first I am telling you about the angle of elevation. Angle of elevation means, suppose that if an observer looking an object, okay, looking up means, suppose that this is the observer, okay, and he is looking at object, okay, means object is here. So through, and this line is called line of sight, means ये इसके ऑब्जर्वर आइटम को, ऑब्जेक्ट को क्या कर रहा है, देख रहा है, राइट नो. दिस ऑब्जर्वर लुकिंग दिस ऑब्जेक्ट, एंड angle of elevation is between the horizontal line and angle of sight. Angle of sight. This is called angle of elevation. I hope you are getting my point. Means जब कोई ऑब्जर्वर होता है वो किसी हाइट पे स्थित जो वस्तु होती है, मीन्स एन ऑब्जेक्ट विच इज सिचुएटेड ऑन हाइट, ओके, यदि कोई ऑब्जेक्ट है क्या है, ऊंचाई पर स्थित है और नीचे से वो उसको देख रहा है, मीन्स लुकिंग अपसाइड, ओके. जब ऊपर किसी हॉरिजॉन्टल प्लेस पे कोई ऑब्जेक्ट ऑब्जर्वर खड़ा है, हम मान लेते हैं, ओके, और ये किसी ऑब्जेक्ट को देख रहे हैं, राइट है. सो ये जो एंगल बनता है थ्रू द आई, ओके, पैरेलल टू आईज, सो ये जो एंगल बनता है उसको हम क्या बोलते हैं, एलिवेशन एंगल. आई होप यू आर गेटिंग माय पॉइंट. दिस इज वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट बिकॉज ड्यूरिंग द कैलकुलेशन वी हैव नीड टू शो द एंगल ऑफ एलिवेशन. दिस इज वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट. So angle of elevation is angle between the horizontal and angle of sight. Okay, angle of sight means जब कोई ऑब्जर्वर होता है किसी ऑब्जेक्ट को देख रहा होता है, जो लाइन बनती है वो क्या होती है, लाइन ऑफ साइट होती है. ओके, नेक्स्ट फॉर्म अपना पास आता है एंगल ऑफ डिप्रेशन. एंगल ऑफ डिप्रेशन कैसे लेते हैं उसको आप देखें. इसमें आपके पास जो ऑब्जर्वर होता है वो क्या होता है, हाइट पे होता है और डीपली वो क्या करता है, लुक करता है, देखता है. डीपली मीन्स जैसे मान लें कि एक ऑब्जर्वर है जो कहाँ पे बैठा है, सिटिंग ऑन रूफ, ठीक है, यहाँ पे बैठा है, ओके, एंड he is looking downside. Okay, he's looking downside object. Okay, then angle between line of sight and parallel to the horizontal. Parallel to the horizontal through eye means eyes have. So इससे parallel horizontal अपनी लाइन ये होगी because ये अपना अर्थ है, ठीक है. So ये आपके पास क्या है? This is the horizontal line, okay, and parallel also. So angle between line of sight and horizontal line. This is called angle of depression. Are you getting my thoughts? Again check how to draw the angle of depression and how can we identify with that we can show that in question in which diagram how to represent angle, depression angle. Okay, for an example, suppose that this is a minar, okay, and a person, a man is sitting on this, okay, otherwise you can say standing here. So this is a man and he is looking a car that is running towards to minar. This is a car, okay. This. So here car is object. Are you getting? Car is object and he looking this car downside. Okay. So angle between this line of sight and parallel to eyes, this horizontal line. This is angle of depression. Understand? And one more thing explain. Angle of elevation and angle of depression are equal in measurement. Why? Because again check, if observer is here and object is here, then this is elevation angle, and if object is here and observer is here, then this is depression angle. So what is the relation between depression angle and elevation angle? Using, because this line and this line both are parallel, okay. So using the alternative angles, okay, of parallel lines, we can say depression angle equal to elevation angle. Now how can we use it in real life? Okay. Now I am taking one by one examples, okay, and you have understood the concept how to use this application of trigonometry in our daily life. First example, suppose that this is a minar, okay, otherwise you can say this is a house home, okay, and this is another, okay, simple way I am taking first. This is a wall, okay, and we have put a ladder here. Then we have put the ladder on the wall. In which manner? Then angle of and elevation angle between ladder and horizontal line. Otherwise, you can say earth is 30 degree. And height of wall is 8 meter. So find the length of ladder. Find the length of ladder. So where we will use? Now how can we use application of trigonometry? One by one I am telling you example. First, according to question you draw the figure. According to question you draw the figure. I am not writing the questions. Direct I am telling in short way. Okay. to show the application of trigonometric equations. Okay, so first understand the concept. How can we draw the angles? First, dear student, first you know very well wall always standing in perpendicular form, means this is right angle triangle, right? This is perpendicular side, otherwise you can say right angle. And suppose that we have write the name is AB is the wall, let AB is the wall that is equal to 8 meter, and AC is the length between wall and level. Okay. BC represent here length of level, and that you want to find out. So how can we use? So in earlier using the previous chapter and find out the relation between angle and length, means we are using the trigonometric ratio according to angle. Dear student, choose one side that is given and choose another side which we are finding. Okay, choose the relation, means angle is here 30, so this is altitude according to trigonometric ratio. Okay, side opposite to the angle. So 30 degree is given, so opposite side is here AB, means 30 degree के सामने वाली साइड का ऑपोजिट का साइड altitude. इस altitude से पता चलेगा आपको trigonometric ratio कौन सा, because इसमें कौन सा फाइंड आउट करना चाहते हैं, BC को फाइंड आउट करना चाहते हैं. We want to find out BC. Okay, so BC is check according to right angle triangle. Opposite side of right angle triangle means this is hypotenuse, right? So we want to find out the relation between altitude and hypotenuse, and you know the very well what is the relation between altitude and hypotenuse according to trigonometric ratio. Means you can write altitude means AB upon BC, altitude upon hypotenuse. Which function, which trigonometric ratio you will use here? Yes, use exercise 8.1 and find out altitude upon hypotenuse, base upon hypotenuse, altitude upon base. Use this. So altitude upon hypotenuse means which trigonometric ratio you will use here? तुम्हें कौन सा trigonometric ratio use करना है? So A upon S क्या शो करता है? Sin and angle कौन सा होगा अपने पास? 30 degree. Okay, so in this way you can find out the solution. Okay, here assume that length of BC we are finding, so let's suppose that x meter. Assume करते हैं, कोई problem नहीं. Now put the value. AB value is 8, BC value is x, and you know very well about the value of sin 30. Yeah, using trigonometric table. You can put the value sin 30 value is 1 upon 2. So find the value of x by cross multiplying x into 1, x and add 2 is 16. So length of ladder is 16 meter. This is the simple example to use trigonometry in our daily life. Okay. For next example, again I tell you this conversion. Means suppose that कुछ लड़के ऐसे कहें कि सर कैन बी यूज हाइपोटेनस अपॉन altitude? Yes, you can use hypotenuse upon altitude. You can use because in both conditions solution will come. How can? Then you write h upon a. H upon a means hypotenuse upon a altitude. This is which trigonometric ratio? Cosec 30 degree. Cosec 30. Hypotenuse upon altitude. Cosec. Okay. Put the value. Hypotenuse value is x. Okay. Altitude value is 2 and cosec 30. Value of cosec 30 is 2. Again start cross multiply. 2 upon 1, x equal to 16 meter. So in both way you can get easy solution, no need to confusion. Okay. This is the basic form to use trigonometry in our daily life. Okay. For next example, sometimes two objects are there. Okay. Two objects are given. This is a house, okay, and shadow of house is, length of shadow of house is 30 meter, okay, and that time a minar is there, okay. So find out the length of shadow. Okay, if the time is same, and angle between and elevation of angle, you can write here 60 degree, otherwise I am taking here 45 degree. Okay, if the angle of elevation is 45 degree, why? Check again. Okay, now start. We are finding here length of shadow from here. Okay. Angle is given and 30 meter is also here given. And length of house we want to first find out. Okay. And here also same time is given, so angle of elevation is 45 degree. 45 degree. If the height of this house is 5 meter and height of minar is 50 meter. So find out the length and find out the length of shadow. And sometimes this angle of elevation is not given in minar. आप समझ रहे थे क्या कहना चाह रहा हूँ कि एक ही कंडीशन में सेम टाइम किसी सोर्स से जब फोकस लाइट डाली जाती है, ओके, सेम टाइम, ओके, फर्स्ट हाउस पे डाला जाता है, जो लाइट डाली जाती है तो उसकी शेडो आती है, उसके लिए तो आपको फाइंड आउट करनी है। उसी टाइम पे आपको मीनार से जो डाली जाती है लाइट, उससे आपको क्या करना है, उसकी शेडो या लेंथ ऑफ शेडो आपको फाइंड आउट करना है। उसके लिए आपको क्या करना है, फर्स्ट फाइंड आउट द लेंथ। डियर स्टूडेंट, अगेन चेक लेंथ ऑफ शेडो ऑफ हाउस and length of shadow of minar. Okay, here angle of elevation is 45, so same time is given, so same source, then we can write here also angle of elevation is 45. Now you can use and find out the value of shadow of length of shadow of house and minar. In same way, first this is right angle and this is right angle. After that, put the proper you can put the labeling also, otherwise you can put the name. Suppose that this is the house AB and AC is the point, otherwise you can say AC is the length of shadow here. Okay, length of shadow is here, AC suppose that X. Again here PQ is the length of minar and PR is the length of shadow, that is capital X, otherwise you can say Y. So in this question we want to find out the value of X and value of Y. So how can we do this? Dear student, first check angle 45 is given here. Okay, so opposite side is altitude, right? Opposite side क्या होगा, altitude होगा. So AC is the base. So first we find out the relation between altitude and base. So we write here altitude upon base. Altitude is AB, base is AC. So using trigonometry ratio, altitude upon base means 10. 1045. Put the value of AB value is 5, AC value is X, 1045 value is 1. By cross multiply we will get X is equal to 5. Means उस समय जब एंगल 45 डिग्री होता है, लेंथ ऑफ शेडो ऑफ होम कितना होगा 5 मीटर होगा. सेम प्रोसेस वी विल यूज टू फाइंड आउट द लेंथ ऑफ शेडो फॉर मीनार. ओके, सो angle 45, so PQ is the altitude and PR is the base. So again PQ upon PR means altitude upon base means 1045. 1040. Okay, put the value. A value is altitude is 50, base is y, 1045 is 1. So value of y is equal to 50 meters. Okay, so in this way you can use trigonometry and find out the solution. Converse you can use base upon altitude if you will take then same solution. Okay, and next example I am telling you. Third example, suppose that a house is, otherwise you can say this is a minar AB. This is a minar AB. Okay, and on the top of minar, a flag is there. Okay, this is a flag. And name of flag is I am writing here BC. Flag. Okay, so elevation angle is also given here. Elevation angle is also given to the point on boundary. This is the supposed point of boundary on P. Elevation angle between, listen carefully, bottom of leg to the point. Bottom of leg to the point is 45 degree. And top of leg to the point, top of leg to the point is 60 degree. Is it 60 degree? If the length of minar is 50 meter, length of minar is 50 meter. So find out the length of flag. Find out the length of flag. We are finding the first length of flag. Dear student, this is very important question. How to find the length of flag? Because check again. P is the point, AB is the minar, BC is the flag. First elevation angle between horizontal line and angle of sight, line of sight. BP is 45 and next angle is 60 degree. Okay, check first. Here right angle. So there are two right angle triangles. First PAB, second PAC. So we will use these two right angle triangles and find out the length of flag. And how can we use? This is very important. Dear student, first understand the concept. In this situation, first you find out the other side that we have used this side for finding the other triangle. Means ये कहना चाहता हूँ कि जैसे आप सपोज एक आपने PAB ट्रायंगल आपने लिया है, इसके अंदर हम उस साइड को फाइंड आउट करते हैं जो कि सेकंड वाले ट्रायंगल के अंदर हम यूज कर सकते हैं. मींस यदि हम PAB इसमें यदि हम BP को फाइंड आउट करते हैं तो इस साइड का यूज नेक्स्ट ट्रायंगल के अंदर यूज नहीं हो सकता. सो हियर वी विल फाइंड आउट फर्स्ट बेस. बेस मींस लेंथ बिटवीन मिनार एंड पॉइंट. Length between minar and point. So assume that let this is y. इसको हम क्या assume करते हैं? So using first right angle triangle means PAB. So you write here in triangle PAB ये भी आप ट्रायंगल ट्राई करोगे, इसकी दो साइड आपका रेशियो लेना है, कौन कौन से ले सकते हैं, AB अपॉन AB। अब आपको पता ये करना है कि AB क्या है, एल्टीट्यूड नहीं है बेस, वो कौन शो करेगा, एंगल शो करेगा, राइट। सो यूजिंग द एंगल इज 45 here there, so this is altitude and this is base, okay। So in triangle PAB, AB upon AB equal to altitude upon base means 1045, right। Altitude upon base means 1045. Yes, put the value. A value is 50, B value is we are finding means value of B base that we have choose y, assume that, and then 45 value we know that 1. So by cross multiply we will get y is equal to 50 meter means base भी क्या होगा 50 होगा। AP means distance between minar and point is 50 meter. Now easily we can find out the length of BC. Why? Because which triangle we have used here now? Now we are using triangle PAC. Which triangle? PAC. Dear student, how to use PAC? Now in triangle PAC we will write AC upon AP is equal to 1060 degree. 1060 degree. Now write the length of AC. AC length. Total length is 50 plus BC. BC हमने जो कितना किया x, वो आप यहाँ पे नोट कर सकते हैं स्टार्टिंग सॉल्यूशन। जब आप स्टार्ट करते हैं सॉल्यूशन तो आप इसको पूरा डिस्क्रिप्शन कर लिखना आपको अच्छे से कि assume that suppose that BC equal ये AB equal 50 meter, AP is equal suppose that y, okay, and angle of elevation between AP and BP is 45, AP and CP between 60 degree. So in this way you first describe all the things, and after that you have write in triangle PAB this, and in triangle PAC AC upon AP equal to 1060. Okay. Now put the value of AC. So AC value is AB plus BC upon AP is equal to value of 1060. You know that root 3. Okay. Now put the value. AB value is 50, BC value is x, and AP value is 50 is equal to under root 3. Now start the cross multiply, and we will get 50 plus x is equal to 50 root 3. After the calculation, what we will get? Now you have transferred 50 in RHS. So value of x we will get 50 under 3 minus 50. Take a common part, we will take common 50. So remaining value is root 3 minus 1 is equal to 30. This is the length of flare. And if in question mention that root 3 is equal to 1.732. So dear students, you have put the value of root 3 as 1.732, subtract 1, and after that you have multiply by 50 and find out the proper length of flare. I hope you are getting my point. Now I am telling one and two example of depression angle. These are I think sufficient for angle of elevation. Okay. Using these examples, you can solve the whole exercise. Okay. And today I am telling you bilingual. So I hope you are getting my point properly. Next question. Related to angle of depression. Suppose that this is a minar. Okay, this is a minar, right? And a person, a man, is there on the top of minar, and he is looking a car, an object, a point. Okay, downside. And that is the point. And angle of depression is 45. So find out the length, find out the distance between length of, find out the distance between minar and point. So we want to find out here AP, and if the length of minar is 27 meter, so suppose that AP is 27 and AP is arc center, and depression angle is given 45. I told you how to draw the depression angle. मीन्स जब ऑब्जर्वर हाइट पे बैठा हो, डीपली मतलब नीचे की तरफ देख रहा है किसी ऑब्जेक्ट को, यू हैव रीड द क्वेश्चन केयरफुली, आपको पता चल जाएगा कि ऑब्जर्वर है वो किसी ऑब्जेक्ट को नीचे की तरफ देख रहा है, डीपली देख रहा है, या फिर हाइट से देख रहा है। ओके, अपर साइड पे देख रहा है, डाउन साइड में देख रहा है, उसके अकॉर्डिंग आप एंगल ऑफ एलिवेशन और एंगल ऑफ डिप्रेशन का यूज कर सकते हैं। एंगल ऑफ डिप्रेशन का आपको यूज करना है तो ऑब्जर्वर आपका काम होना चाहिए हाइट के ऊपर होना चाहिए, नीचे की तरफ उसको ऑब्जेक्ट को देखना चाहिए। ओके, दिस इज द प्रॉपर कंडीशन। बट डियर स्टूडेंट, इफ यू नोट डाउन हियर एंगल, सो इट मींस यू आर रॉन्ग। डिप्रेशन एंगल ऑलवेज बिटवीन द हॉरिजॉन्टल लाइन एंड लाइन ऑफ साइट। हॉरिजॉन्टल लाइन आप उस ऑब्जर्वर के आई से ड्रॉ कर सकते हैं थ्रू द अर्थ, पैरेलल टू द अर्थ। ओके, इन दिस वे, and you have need to show this also, because in each and every question you have shown the diagram. This is very important. Now we have to find out here value. Now you are saying, sir, how can we use this angle? This is I told you, angle of depression and angle of elevation is always equal. Angle of depression and angle of elevation is always equal. Why? Because these are alternative angles. Okay. So this angle 45, so here also angle 45. Am I right? Then using this angle, assume that this is 45 also, so this is length, means perpendicular. So AB represent here perpendicular and AB represent here base. Now using triangle BAP, you will write AP upon AP equal to 10, 45. Why? Because altitude upon base equal to 1045. AP value is 27 and AP value is here x 1045 is 1. So value of x is equal to 27 meter. Means distance between minar and point is 27 meter. Next, I am telling you the final question of the angle of depression, and this is very important. Suppose that this is a tower, okay, and a man is standing here and he is observing two ships in a sea, and these ships are behind each other in this ship. Means this is first ship A, this is second ship B, this is tower PQ. Okay, so observer is here on the top of tower. So first thing, we want to draw here depression angle from the point Q. So first we draw for ship A. So this is the angle, depression angle, that is 60 degree. Okay, and for next we will draw for second ship, that is 45 degree. If the length of tower is 87, you can use 87 meter. So find out the distance between ships. Okay, means what is the distance between A and B? Suppose that is x. Okay, but here this is very important question. If this angle is 60 degree, so this is also 60. This is 45, so this is also 45. I mean, okay, and using this way you can solve this question. Means मेरा कहने का क्वेश्चन मतलब क्या है, टावर पे एक आदमी था, ठीक है, टावर पे वो दो जहाजों को एक देख रहा है, जो एक के पीछे एक आ रहा है और एक ही डायरेक्शन से आ रहा है। जैसे मान लो लेफ्ट साइड से आ रहे हैं, लेफ्ट साइड से, राइट साइड से आ रहे हैं, राइट साइड से, सीखे जो कि समुद्र में 2 जहाज है, वो एक के पीछे एक आ रहा है, और एंगल ऑफ डिप्रेशन फर्स्ट वाले के साथ कितनी डिग्री है, 60 है, और सेकंड वाले के साथ कितना है, 45 है। वन मोर इम्पोर्टेंट थिंग डियर स्टूडेंट, जब भी ऑब्जेक्ट किसी ऑब्जेक्ट के पास होगा, जैसे ये ऑब्जर्वर है, ये ऑब्जेक्ट है, ये ऑब्जर्वर इसके पास में आते हैं, सो एंगल क्या हो जाएगा, लार्ज होता जाएगा, और जब ये क्या करता है, दूर जाता है, तो एंगल क्या हो जाएगा, कम हो जाएगा, स्मॉल हो जाएगा। ओके, सो ये आप थोड़ा सा ध्यान रखना, एंगल ऑफ डिप्रेशन में गलती मत करना, डायग्राम बहुत ज़्यादा इंपॉर्टेंट है, क्योंकि इसी से ही आपको नंबर मिलने वाले एग्जाम। ओके, अब आगे देखिए, इसको सोल्व करने के लिए आपको कौन कौन से राइट एंगल ट्रायंगल का यूज करना है। पहले आप ये देखेंगे, देयर आर 2 राइट एंगल ट्रायंगल्स, फर्स्ट कौन सा होगा, APQ, सेकंड BPQ, बिकॉज राइट एंगल केवल एक है ना, मीना टावर है, तो इस टावर क्या होता है, परपेंडिकुलर स्ट्रेट होता है अर्थ पे, तो यहाँ पे एंगल कितना होगा, राइट एंगल है 90 डिग्री है। सो इसका यूज आपको करना है, you can use first right angle triangle and find out the length, which you then find out the length. First we find out length here AP, because इस लेंथ का यूज, अभी मैंने आपको पहले वाले एग्जांपल बताया कि आप इस लेंथ को क्यों छोड़ रहे हैं, क्योंकि इस लेंथ का यूज हम नेक्स्ट ट्रायंगल के अंदर नहीं कर सकते, तो हमें इसको क्या करना पड़ता है, लेंथ करना पड़ता है। और मोस्टली हम ये भी कह सकते हैं कि हम यहाँ पे बेस एक्स ए भी फाइंड आउट करना चाहते हैं, तो इसको फाइंड आउट करना पड़ेगा। So first we find out PA, and suppose that this is length y. So if you have described all the things here, whatever you are seeing in diagram, note down each and everything. Now I am telling you the calculation. In triangle APB, how to use? First you write PQ upon PA equal to which trigonometry रेशियो यू विल यूज हियर, PQ, ये देखो बेटा, ये एंगल आपके पास कितना है, 60 डिग्री, एल्टीट्यूड बेस मींस क्या आ गया आपके पास, tan 60 डिग्री, पुट द वैल्यू 87 अपॉन y इज इक्वल √3, सो y वैल्यू कितना आ जाएगा, 87 अपॉन √3, y क्रॉस मल्टीप्लाई करेंगे, √3 यहां आ जाएगा, y यहां चला जाएगा, कोई दिक्कत नहीं है, ठीक है। y की वैल्यू आप नोट डाउन करें, इक्वेशन नंबर फर्स्ट। नाउ इक्वेशन नंबर सेकंड मींस वी विल टेकिंग नेक्स्ट ट्रायंगल BPQ, इन ट्रायंगल BPQ क्या रखेंगे बेटा, PQ अपॉन BP इज इक्वल टू tan 45, why, बिकॉज PQ क्या एंगल यहां पे दे रखा है, अपोजिट साइड क्या हो गई, PQ पर एल्टीट्यूड हो गया, और BP क्या है आपके पास, बेस। यस बेटा, PQ वैल्यू कितनी है, 87, BP देखो बेटा, BP टोटल किससे बनता है, y प्लस x से बनता है, सो राइट हियर y प्लस x इज इक्वल tan 45 वैल्यू इज 1, नाउ पुट द वैल्यू 87 इज इक्वल y प्लस x, कंप्लीट, दिस इज इक्वेशन नंबर सेकंड। नाउ सब्स्टिट्यूट वैल्यू ऑफ इक्वेशन फर्स्ट मींस वैल्यू इक्वेशन नंबर सेकंड मींस हम y की वैल्यू को क्या करते हैं, इक्वेशन फर्स्ट में पुट करते हैं, सब्स्टिट्यूट करते हैं, क्या मिलता है, 87 इज इक्वल 87 अपॉन √3 प्लस x, नाउ वी ट्रांसफर 87 अपॉन √3, ओके, सो व्हाट वी विल गेट, x इज इक्वल 87 माइनस 87 अपॉन √3, आफ्टर द कैलकुलेशन मींस टेकिंग LCM वी विल गेट 87 √3 माइनस 87 अपॉन √3, एंड आई टोल्ड यू, okay, because this is the irrational number, so we have need to rationalization, so by this number we have multiply, here we have multiply by √3, okay, so what we will get, 87 √3 minus 87 bracket √3 and √3 into √3 3, okay, now take the common part, 87 is common, so 87 √3 upon bracket √3 minus 1 upon 3, give the divide, so 87 divided by 3 how many times, 29 times, so 29 √3 minus 1 is the proper solution, This is the value of x, means distance between first shift to second shift is 129 √3 bracket √3 minus 1. Okay, so I hope you are getting my points, and using these examples you can easily solve the whole chapter. And again, if you are getting any problem, I will provide you another video for this chapter. Okay.